Good morning, everybody. This is Danielle from High Altitude Yoga. It is 8 a.m. on a Tuesday, but you may be watching this at a different time. So today we're going to do an all levels flow, something you can grab in the morning, in the afternoon, or even in the evening to feel invigorated, ready to just kind of tackle whatever comes at you during the day. But we'll also do some cooling down at the end of class, which will help you settle in for a restful night's sleep. So make sure we'll take it down for you as well. On that note, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be here for an hour, but come and go as you please. And as always, do what's best for your body. Modify as you need to, and grab yourself a prop if you have access to one. Also, as a side note, you will probably hear my little ones today. We're doing some creative yoga teaching slash momming this morning. So if you see a wet child run across the platform here, it is because we are doing some water play while mommy teaches yoga. Multitasking. All right, let's go ahead and start down in a child's pose. So we're going to bring the knees apart, toes touch behind you, and let the arms stretch nice and long. If you have a prop, you can grab it under your hand. If that's a little too much to come all the way down, not feeling super great, stack your fists and let your forehead rest on the platform of your hands. And we'll start with about 3 big deep breaths. So inhale fully, feel the ribs expand. And then open your mouth like you're fogging up a window. Sigh. Let's do that again. Inhale, breath. Exhale, sigh. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Continue right here, but this time seal the lips and feel the breath. Inhale and escape through the nose. Two more times, just like that. Good. Continue with that breathing. Take this time to check in, not just with your physical being, like with your muscles, maybe any tension you're holding on to, or any energy you feel vibrating throughout your body, but also check in with where your head is at today. Do you have a lot of to-dos coming across the top of your head? I kind of picture one of those airplanes with the little flags behind it telling you whatever special's going on. So do you have a dozen airplanes flying through your head, or are you maybe feeling a little muddled, a little fuzzy? Are you hyper clear or hypersensitive? Wherever you're at, without any judgment, either physically or mentally, just observe and give yourself a little grace. And know that by coming to your mat, you already made a little improvement in your day, setting this time aside. And as you're ready, slowly come up. Stretch the arms out. Take them over to the right. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, walk the hands back through center. And exhale over to the other side, big stretch. Inhale, back through center. Come up tabletop. Let the belly drop and the chest lift. Exhale to round. Keep the toes tucked right here. Stretch out the bottoms of the feet. Good. On the next inhale, stretch the right leg back. Take the chest forward, push through the heel. Then exhale, bring the knee back down, round through the back. Inhale, once again, chest pop. Stretch the left leg back, toes down, press through the heel. And exhale, back under the hips, scoop and round. Let's do that 2 more times each side. Inhale, breath, stretch the right leg back. Exhale to round. Inhale, breath, left leg back. Exhale, breath, round. Last one. This time, left hand comes forward, stretch the right toes back. Exhale, scoop and round. Right hand forward, left leg back. Back under, scoop and round. Okay, now pause at center. Pull the belly in. Push slightly between the shoulder blades. Option 1, take right foot back, left hand forward. Pause. Option 2, float the back foot. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, take the elbow into the knee. So you can do this by dragging it along, keeping the toes on the ground, or you can float the leg. Let's do that again. Inhale, stretch it out. Option to keep everything touching the ground here, maybe with the exception of that hand. Exhale, tap it in. Excuse me, one more time. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, tap. Good. Now inhale, take it long. Option to pause here, option to bend the right leg. Reach back, capture the foot in the hand. Take the chest forward, gaze forward. Kick up and back into the palm of the hand. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, come back down. Okay, second side. Stretch the right hand forward, drag the left foot back, hold it here, maybe press through that heel again, or float the back foot off the ground. Inhale long, exhale, tap it in. Option to drag the foot, keep the toes to the ground, or float the foot. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, tap it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch, little tug right there. Good, inhale, stretch it out. Option to stay here, or bend the back leg, capture the foot. Inhale, chest forward, gaze forward. Exhale, kick up and back. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, slowly release. Good, come on back down. From here, hands forward, scoop the belly, tuck the toes. Wardrobe adjustment. Good, and then take the hips high, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, right to left. Okay, so right here, couple cues for down dog. Push between the shoulders, hollow out the underarms, and then squeeze the upper arm bones in toward one another. So it's going to make the shoulders feel really secure right here. It's going to make them feel like they're working. Inhale, high to toes. Exhale, drop the heels to the right. Scoop the belly. Inhale, high toes. Exhale, heels to the left. Inhale, high toes. Exhale, drop the heels down. Step the left foot a little more toward the center of your mat. Take the right leg high. Inhale, breath. Exhale, crunch the knee in toward the nose. Step the right foot, right hand. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. Exhale, stay here. One more. Inhale. And exhale, hands down, half splits. Hips drop back. Right toes flip up. Good. This is a great pose to have a prop under the hands right here. Notice I'm bending my knee because my hamstrings are super tight right here. So I'm giving myself a little grace like we talked about and slowly opening up the back of my right leg. One more breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale back to a runner's lunge. Pop that back knee off the mat. Push through the heel, left hand down. Let's take that right arm high for a twist, pulling the right hip back. Inhale here. And exhale, hand drops down. Walk the hands all the way to the long edge of your mat. Toes are going to match them, so if we find ourselves in a wide leg fold. Take an inhale here, lift the kneecaps. Exhale, fold down. Now you can stay here. You can grab the elbows if you like, maybe even bend the knees a little bit, and take a big sway side to side right here. Good. Take one more breath. Drop the hands down. Inhale, look up. Take the right hand underneath your nose and the left arm high for a twist. Inhale, breath. And exhale, hand down, switch sides. Left hand down, right arm high. Inhale, breath. Option to have that prop under hand. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, runner's lunge to the back of your mat. Good. Take an inhale breath here. Chest forward, push through the back heel. As you exhale, standing splits. Rock your weight into this front leg. Lift the left leg high for 3, 2, and 1. Step the feet together. Bend the knees. Reach the arms, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, fly the hands back. 5 kickbacks for the triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Interlace the hands, chest lifts. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. As you fold, heel toe the feet slightly apart, little bend in the knees. Inhale, stretch the shoulders back and out of the ears. And exhale, slowly release the hands down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back, plank position. Option to skip the planks today, the push-ups today if they don't work for your body. Chest forward, push through the heels. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly, maybe dropping to the knees to start. Hands under shoulders, toenails, and knees down. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the kneecaps. Look over to the right. Back through center, look to the left. Back through center, lower back down, come to tabletop position. Inhale here, exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good. Once again, hollow out the underarms and then spiral the upper arm bones in toward one another and scoop the belly. So we want this to be a restful pose, but that doesn't mean that we're not engaged in this pose. Step the right foot toward the center of your mat. Inhale the left leg high, big stretch back. Exhale, tap it in, knee to nose, little crunch. Left foot, left hand, back knee drops down. Okay, stack the joints, knee to ankle. Inhale, reach the arms high. Stay for the exhale. Maybe even the hands come together and the thumbs cross. Biceps can move back to the ears to take a little deeper back bend here. Inhale, breath. Then exhale, hands come down, half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana. So hips roll back, left toes flip up. Good. I love watching children just kind of create their own play, sometimes out of what I perceive to be absolutely nothing. It's always very very mind opening. Shows us that we can really be engaged in very little and are sometimes slightly overplanned in our days compared to what they are perfectly happy with. Good, inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath here. Notice once again I'm bending the knee. Give me one more breath. And exhale. Let's roll forward into that runner's lunge. Pop that back knee off the mat. I find the twist easier to lift the back knee, but if you'd like to keep it down, you can give that a try. Right hand down, left hip back, left arm high. Twist. Inhale. Keep pushing through that back leg. And exhale, breath. Hand comes down. Walk the hands once again to the long edge of your mat. Second, forward fold here in this nice straddle stance. So toes are slightly pigeoned in, kneecaps are lifted. Inhale, broad chest. Exhale, belly scoops, forward fold. This time, option to grab the elbows and take your sway again, or you can take your peace sign fingers and hook them onto your big toes. Okay, if you'd rather grab your ankles or shins, kind of whatever works for you, or a prop underhand, that's fine. Continue to lift the kneecaps. Okay, lift up through the arches of the feet, but at the same time, roll your inner thighs back. So the whole leg is really working to get the backs of the legs open. Shoulders melt back. Okay, so tuck them right onto the back. Scoop the belly again. Lean your weight forward. One big exhale here. And then release. Inhale, look up. Left hand to center first. This time, inhale the right arm high. Okay, keep lifting the kneecaps so the quadriceps muscles are engaged right here as we take into our twist. That helps maintain balance without dropping into your joints, without dropping your weight back. Right hand comes down, spiral the left arm up. Inhale, breath. Keep the legs active, belly firm. And exhale, drop down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, runner's lunge toward, the back of your mat. Okay, inhale, breath here. Push through the back leg. As you exhale, standing splits on the right. So lift the left leg high this time. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Step the feet together, toes touch, heels plant down as the hips drop. Utkatasana. Inhale here, sit low, reach high. Exhale, fly the hands back. 5 tricep kick-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, inhale, stand tall, big lean back. Exhale, grab the left wrist and bend over to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, switch your grip, take it over to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms out. Inhale, stand tall. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale to plank. Step all the way back. Option to take it to the knees. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So this time you can push the chest off or straightening through the arms, stacking the joints, shoulders to wrists. Float the thighs, chest lifts, hips drop. One more breath. Exhale, down dog. Roll the hips high. Inhale, take the right leg high. Exhale, tap it in, knee to nose, and step through warrior 1. Back foot spins flat. Good, go ahead and take an inhale breath. Reach the arms all the way up right here. Exhale, roll the hands back. 5 tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hands here. Spin the back heel up. Warrior 3. Take your weight forward. lift the back leg off the mat. We're gonna hold this for a solid 3 to 5 breaths. I like to flex my back toes, knees, and hips pointing down right here. Really root down through the standing leg. If you need to, you can have a prop under hand if that feels a little bit better. Otherwise, we're taking this airplane variation right here. One more breath. Standing splits, good. Hands come down maybe on that prop. Kick the left leg high, inhale here. Exhale, step the feet together. Chair pose, hips drop, arms reach. Inhale, breath. Exhale, fly the hands back, float the heels, press the thighs together. Drop the heels, inhale, stand tall, lean back. Exhale, right back into your chair, hands to heart. Okay, shift your weight into the heels, kneecaps are lined up, take a twist to the left, take the front elbow outside the left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, stay here. One more inhale. And exhale, shift your weight over to the left leg. Take the right foot all the way back. Maybe open up the arms from here. Crescent twist. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down, and then cartwheel them open to warrior two. So back foot's gonna spin flat right away. Right foot at the back, left foot at the front. Arms wide, lunge deep, kick that left knee open. Soften through the shoulders right here. Flip the front palm up, and big inhale to lean back, reverse warrior. Exhale here. Inhale all the way back through center, and exhale, take it down to side angle. So we can stop at the knee or take the hand all the way down. As the right arm reaches high, think about re-engaging through that back leg, and pull your left rib cage forward a tad. Now shift your tailbone so it's pointing down towards your back heel. Inhale, breath. Exhale, top arm overhead, bicep to ear. One more inhale here. Exhale here. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Shift your feet so you're facing the back of your mat. Come all the way into triangle. So arm reaches, right hand down, left arm high. Big inhale, breath here. Lift the kneecaps. Exhale, breath here. Top hand reaches for the hip. Go ahead and look down from here. Now we're gonna take this into half moon. So we're gonna bend like we would for warrior two, reach down for our mat with the right hand, shift your weight forward and pick that back leg up off the mat. Now if half moon is not in your practice, this nice letter L shape with the legs, top leg is externally rotating, so the toes are slightly pointing up toward the sky. Then I want you to take a standing splits on the right leg instead, if that feels a little better for your body. Otherwise, just try it out, see where you're at. If you want the added challenge, reach the top arm up, float the bottom hand for 3, 2, and 1. Everybody meet in standing splits. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, big step back into runner's lunge. Left hand down, right arm reaches. Inhale, breath. And exhale to plank, hand down, step back. Option to float the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, lower into your push-up. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to down dog. Okay, nice flow, everybody. Let's take that second side. Right foot steps to the middle of your mat. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, crunch it in. Take it through warrior one, so back foot spins flat. Good, inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, fly them back. 5 tricep kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the hands here. Lift the back heel off the mat. Inhale, breath. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Pick the back leg up, warrior 3. Remember, we're holding 3 to 5 breaths here. So take a minute, position yourself, find a focal point to balance, breathe. Belly firm, chest forward, shoulders back. Kick the back leg up. Good, one more breath. And standing splits, hands come down. Kick that top leg high, 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 high for 3, 2, and 1. Good, toes together. Sit back, reach up, inhale here. Exhale, fly the hands back in your chair. Option to float those heels, press the thighs. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Inhale, set the heels down, reach up, lean back. Exhale, hands to heart into your chair once again. This time we're gonna twist to the right, so inhale, breath. Exhale, let's take that twist to the right. Check your kneecaps, make sure they're lined up. Shift your weight to the heels. You can stay upright or take the front elbow outside that right knee. Move your wire out of the way. Good. Inhale here. Exhale here. One more inhale. As you exhale, shift your weight over to the right leg, step the left foot all the way back, find your balance, and then option 2, open up the arms from here. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Really push through that back heel. Inhale once again. And exhale, drop the hand down. Take a minute to shift the back foot flat. Cartwheel the arms open to warrior two, okay? Always take the time to adjust so you're not sitting in a pose in a way that's awkward for your body, okay? So when you're ready, front knee flaps open, arms wide, shoulders back, belly in. So we have this nice solid foundation in warrior two, and then we're gonna take it back. Flip the front palm up, inhale, lean back. Exhale here. Inhale all the way up, and exhale to your version of side angle. Okay, take the bottom rib cage, pull it forward, and then pull your front hip bones up towards your rib cage. So almost like you're knitting your ribs together a bit here. Inhale, breath, push through the back heel. Exhale, take the top arm, reach it overhead, extended side angle. Good, inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath here. Inhale, come all the way up, shift your feet so that they're pointing toward the front of your mat once again for triangle trikonasana. As the hips move toward the back of your mat, we're gonna reach to the front. Lift the kneecaps, left hand down, right arm high. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Top arm to the hip, bottom hand reaches outside the foot. Now, if you had your prop at the front of your mat, you have a little bonus here because you can use your prop for this half moon position. Otherwise, maybe try the same thing you did on the other side. Left hand up and outside the pinky toe, shift your weight forward. Take the back leg off the mat. Right away, shift the toes so that they're pointing slightly up toward the sky. It's gonna feel a little bit more open than it probably is because naturally we want to internally rotate that leg. So externally rotate the top leg, kick up. Option to take your half splits here instead. Excuse me, your standing splits here. Option to challenge yourself, lift the top arm, maybe float the bottom hand. For 3, 2, and 1. Good, everybody meet in the standing splits. Inhale, kick the leg up. And exhale, big step back. Good, nice. Right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, back to plank. Option to float the foot. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. High to tippy toes, inhale. Exhale, little bend. And on the next inhale, step or hop all the way through to a seated position. Roll all the way down onto your back. Legs to tabletop. Flex the feet. Excuse me. Good. And then kick the feet all the way up toward the sky. We're going to come back to that tabletop. So just remember that. Pull the belly in, interlace the hands in front of you. Pointer fingers release. Inhale, breath here. As you exhale, peel the shoulders off. Reach for the big toes. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, reach once again. We're gonna do 10 just like that. Inhale, and there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got this. Breathe. Here's last 2, and hold the 1. Release the hands and pretend like you're climbing a rope. You have 10 seconds here. Good. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Reach. And lower the shoulders. Come back to that tabletop. Hands to the upper thighs. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, flex your feet. Okay, now once again, firm the belly back down toward the spine. And then push your legs away from you at the same time. Resist the push. Push, resist. Push, resist. Now let's add the breath if you haven't already. You have 10 seconds here. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet down. Last little bit right here, we're going to take some bicycles. So interlace your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Okay, you can stay here and take maybe more of a seated variation of this if you'd like to do this seated. Okay, otherwise come down, hands behind the head, And then bring those legs back up to tabletop. Inhale, breath. Exhale, left knee tucks in, right elbow reaches. Inhale to center, exhale, switch. Good. Okay, so we're not going to count how many we're doing unless it totally bothers you, which I get, if you need to know that you've done the exact same number on both sides. Otherwise, we're just going for time here. You have about 30 seconds. Halfway there. Here's 10. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Set the feet down. Windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Good. Okay, hug the knees into your chest. Inhale, breath here. And exhale. Cross the ankles. Get a nice little roll going up and through to a tabletop position. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Scoop the belly. Inhale the right leg high. This time bend the knees, stack the hips. Take a nice big circle with the kneecap, maybe a couple, switching directions halfway through. Inhale back to a straight leg. And exhale, step all the way through and right into warrior 3. Okay, so bring hands to heart center. Option to take that prop under your hands if that suits you a little better. Inhale, breath here. Good. Now as you exhale, crunch the knee in towards your belly. So swivel the front foot, the back foot forward. So left foot up. Hands come to hips, and then option to either grab your left knee or take your peace sign fingers and hook onto the big toe. Pull the knee up and around the rib cage, stand tall, root down. This is only if you're holding the toe. Otherwise, you're just going to keep holding the knee, gaze forward, chest broad. Inhale here. Exhale, if you have the toe, kick the foot forward. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Everybody, right hand down. Inhale. Exhale, carry the knee or the leg out to the side. Kick the heel slightly forward if you have the toe. Inhale here. Good. Inhale back to center. Point the toes, spread them wide. Arms lift up, 5 kick-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swivel the leg back, find your warrior 3 once again. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath here. Another inhale here. Good, and exhale, standing splits. Kick the leg high. Option to take your handstand hop-ups right here. Take another inhale. Exhale, step the feet together. Chair pose, sit back, reach up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Starting with a twist to the left, take the right elbow and tuck it just outside the left knee. Remember, you can always have an option to stay upright. And this time you're going to have the option to open the arms. So inhale here. Exhale, upright or folded. Take the arms wide if that suits you. Option to take your side crow arm balance. You have it. You have 3 breaths right here. Good, hands come back to heart center. Inhale here, shift your weight to the left. As you exhale, step the right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Same option here, you can take the arms wide. If you have a wrap or a twist, a wrap or a bind, you're welcome to take that here. Inhale, breath. Take your last exhale. Now stay here in this twist. Simply come upright if you're not there already. Good, inhale, breath here. As you exhale, back hand reaches for the back leg, right palm flips up. Inhale, lean back, find that nice big stretch through the right hip flexor. Good, and then cartwheel the hands all the way down. Take the right knee down, take the left foot, wiggle it to the outer edge of your mat. Coming into lizard pose. Inhale, breath right here. As you exhale, let's take this front knee and let it come all the way out to the side. Now you can stay forward. You're also welcome to take the left hand inside the left leg and just give it a little push so the chest can rotate open. Good, and then similar to the beginning of class where we did this position and we reached back for the foot. You can do the same thing in this twisted monkey right here. So I can reach my left hand back for my right leg, opposite hand to foot. Good, one more breath here. And slowly release. Now, stay here. And we're gonna swivel ourselves into a twist. So the front leg is gonna stay where it's at. The back leg comes up a little bit and under. Right foot underneath, left leg over. Left hand back. Inhale the right arm high. Exhale, hug it in, or take this nice full twist with the elbow outside the knee. Similar to that prayer hand twist we did in chair pose. So your body is very receptive to this twist because this is what, I don't know, maybe the 7th time we've done it in our practice today. So you're welcome to take this a little deeper than we would, for instance, if we had just done it at the very beginning of class where your body's still warming up, which means you might be taking one hand under the front leg, another hand behind, elbow outside here, or you could just kind of come back and take a little hug right here. Okay, one more breath. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, deepen into your twist. And then slowly release. Good. Let's swivel all the way back around, kind of coming back into that lizard position right here, and then back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. And inhale. This time, take the left leg nice and high. Bend the knee, open up the hips, and then same thing here, take a couple big circles. Good, inhale back to straight leg, and exhale, crunch it in, step it through, warrior 3. So right away, find your lunge, and then pick the back leg up off the mat, bringing hands to heart center. Good. Couple breaths, knee down, toes down, hip down. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, as you lean forward, kick that back leg up, up, up. And then back leg comes forward, knee bend. So right away, you can bring hands to hip and then reach the right hand out for the knee. This is a great spot to stay. Otherwise, if you want to extend the leg, peace sign fingers inside the knee, reach for the big toe, and then pull the knee up and around the rib cage so that you're still standing tall, you're not hunched over. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, kick the foot forward. Find a focal point, shoulders tuck onto the back wherever you are. Reach the left arm out. Inhale, breath. Exhale, carry the leg over to the side, whether you have the knee or an extended leg. Kick the heel slightly forward to move into external rotation of the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Everybody back to center. If you've bent the knee, kick the leg out, make it straight, point the toes, reach the arms, 5 kick-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick the leg back, warrior 3. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath here. Inhale. Hands down, standing splits. Good. Inhale, nice big kick up. Option to take those handstand hops right here if you have them. And then toes together. Chair pose. Sit low, arms high, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart for that twist, other side. So we're gonna take the left elbow outside the right knee, or you can stay upright and open the arms from here. Okay, check the knees, make sure they're lined up. Thumbs to sternum, inhale, breath. Exhale, open. Okay, take your big inhale here, maybe come into side crow, give me 2 more breaths. As you're ready, shift the hands back into the heart and your weight over to the right leg. Step the left leg back. Woo! And then take the arms wide once again. There we go. Push through the back leg. That's going to help stabilize you in this pose. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Remember, you can always come upright from your twist instead of bending over and touching the ground. You can stay high and open the arms. And that's where we're all going to meet right here. So continue to press through the right leg, tuck the right hip back, push long through the left leg, and then slowly come all the way up and open. Good. Push through the back leg. Inhale, breath. Exhale, right hand reaches for the back leg. Left arm flips up. Inhale, reach nice and tall. Feel that nice long stretch through the left hip flexor. And cartwheel the hands all the way down. Okay, drop the back knee down, shuffle the front foot all the way over. So there's room for both hands to fit right here. Lizard pose. Now, if lizard is your jam, stay right here. If you want to go for the twist, take the front knee and let it bend out to the side right here. You can have a prop under your hand if that works. Stay here, or let's go for that full twist in crooked monkey. Right hand to the inside of the right leg. Okay, encourage it to open up a little bit more. We're not pushing so hard that you're uncomfortable through this right hip, but you're just giving it a little encouragement. Okay, you can stay here, or right hand reaches for this bent back leg. So we're adding a little quadricep stretch here. Okay, chest nice and open. One more breath. And release. Okay, now remember, we're going to stay in our lizard, and all we're doing is bumping this back foot up so you can come into a twist. Okay, I'm going to demo from the front here, but ideally, okay, if you figured out this little puzzle, the right leg's going to be over and the left leg's going to be under. Okay, if not, pretend like you did, and let's meet here. Okay, right hand back, left arm up, and exhale. Let's move into your twist. So I like starting my twist on the exhale, because as I exhale, it's almost like I'm wringing out a towel. Okay, my breath is the water, and it's leaving, so I can engage in that twist a little bit deeper. And then I take my inhales to get nice and tall, and exhales to initiate a little bit of a deeper twist. Again, our bodies are fairly warmed up for this twist. We've been here a couple times already in this sequence. So if you'd like to take the front hand underneath that little window under your knee and the back hand around for a bind, you're welcome to do so. 2 more breaths. Last inhale and exhale. Good, slowly release. Come all the way back around into your nice long lizard stance and back to downward facing dog. Okay, good. From here, we're going to move, excuse me, into our last sequence today. Take a breath, inhale, exhale. Good. From here, step or hop all the way up to the middle of your mat. Walk the hands back. 2 fists width between the feet. Step on your hands. So flip the palms up, spin the fingers in. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Now, stepping on the hands is just not something that your wrists allow, that your arms allow, that you really feel comfortable doing. You can take that peace sign hook that we've been doing and hook onto your big toes here instead. Okay, feet over hands. Pada, hastasana. Pada means feet. Hasta means hands. Asana means pose, so foot to hand pose. You might have heard it called gorilla or some other fun names. One more breath, shoulder shift back. Don't be afraid to set a little more weight into the front of your feet, but try not to grip your toes. And slowly release. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, roll up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart tree pose. So we are at the center of our mats, facing forward toward the long edge. Shift your weight over into the left leg. We're going to start with a tree lift on the right. So bend the knee, toes to the ground, and swivel the knee out. You can rest your heel inside the opposite ankle. Hands come to heart. This is option 1. Option 2 is to take the foot inside the calf or anywhere up the inside of the leg right here. If you have this alternate variation with the foot tucked inside the hip crease, you're welcome to take that. Okay, I'm going to take my foot inside the thigh. And the key here, I used to always slip my foot, especially if you're wearing slippery hot yoga pants, my foot would slide down. The key here for me has been compression. So remember in our abs, we pushed our hands against our knees and our knees pushed back and we could feel the abs tighten up. Same concept here. The foot pushes to the leg pushes back, and everything compresses and stays right there. So everything's really super engaged. Good. Option to take the arms high. And then I always like to add the option of either finding a little movement to challenge yourself or close the eyes. And see what happens when you close your eyes. Awesome. One more breath. And then bring the hands back to center. Good. Okay. So we're not quite done with tree. What I want you to do is take your ankle, cross it over the opposite knee, and let's take a figure 4. Now, some of you might have an arm balance in this pose. You're welcome to take flying pigeon if you have an alternate arm balance. Something we're going to walk through today is we're going to keep with that twist theme. And we're going to take a twist over to the left. And you can even start with prayer hands if you want. And see if you can get your right elbow right on top of the base of your right foot. And then bring the hands to your heart. And slowly release. Woo! Back to center. Good. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, set it down. Shake it out. A little fun variation in that pose. Let's set up for tree on the other side. So bend the left leg. Swivel the knee out to the side. We're going to rest the heel inside the right ankle. Option 1. Option 2, really anywhere up the leg. If you happen to land on the knee, just try not to push on that joint. Okay, the knee wasn't meant to move in that lateral position, so we don't want to encourage it in that direction. I like to be above or below the knee, but again, you do you. Okay, press foot to thigh, thigh presses back. Think about growing nice and long through the spine. So not only is the back of the neck lifting, but our tailbone is lengthening, and our belly's pulling back to smooth out the curve in the lower back, really finding just an extra centimeter, millimeter, whatever you have in our spines. Arms can reach up right here, and then you have the option to close your eyes. Almost made it, almost made it. I encourage you to try that in any number of yoga poses throughout class and just see how much of a challenge that adds. Good, bring the hands back to heart. And then take the left ankle over the right knee, figure 4. Again, now you can stay here, you can take your flying pigeon arm balance, or with this left foot flex, we're going to take the left elbow and try and fit it right here in the arch of the foot. So we're coming into a prayer hand twist, but I like to get into my, get my elbow, the back side of my arm, it's really like the tricep, settled in there before I bring the hands to heart. Ooh, for that twist. And similar to me, you might find that one side needs a little more assistance than the other. One more breath. And then back to center. Inhale here. Exhale. And inhale upright. Exhale, set the foot down, shake it. All right, time to wind down here. Okay, step to the front of your mat. Take a big inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step all the way back to down dog, and then lower to the knees for camel pose. So we're going to take 3 back bends today. We're going to start with camel, but we're not going to reach back for the heels just yet. Okay, inner thighs roll in toward one another, so firming toward the midline, hands to lower back. And then I'm going to tuck my toes to start. That way when I do want to reach back for my heels, it's a little bit less distance. Inhale here. Exhale, hands support the back. We're almost trying to create a little space by pushing down on the flesh. The hips are going to move forward. And then notice as the chest opens, we have a tendency to want to kind of lean back and be like, oh, this back bend is so deep. But really all that's happening is our hips are moving back, so it feels deeper and it might even feel a little bit more difficult. Okay, glutes are slightly engaged here, just enough to find a little more opening through the front body. A lot of times you have to flex opposing muscles to get a little more length than the other ones. Inhale, come on back up. And exhale, release. Okay, now I'm gonna keep my toes tucked, and this time I'm gonna reach for my heels. You're welcome to join me. Okay, that's always optional. The depth of your poses is your choice. All right, let's do it again. Inhale here, exhale, hips move forward. Again, I'm removing the flesh, I'm lengthening right here, and I'm gonna reach one hand at a time for the heel. And I'm not gonna take it super deep because I know I'm doing 3 of these, so I'm using this as a little check-in to see how my body's feeling. Hands to lower back. Inhale, come up. Slowly release. And this time I'm going to sway in this nice little windmill position. Okay, last round. Now, if you felt pretty good reaching for the heels, maybe untuck the toes and try a variation where you have to reach a little bit longer. Hands to lower back. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, hips move forward. Continue to engage the inner thighs, engage the glutes, and then maybe reach one hand at a time back for the heels. Notice my hips like to drop back so I can get that reach. Once I have the reach, I'm going to continue to push my hips forward and let my head drop back for 3, 2, 1. Hands to lower back. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop the hands, sway side to side. Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead and move forward onto our mat. We're going to stay on the shins for the time being. We're going to come into hero pose. So I'm going to draw my knees in a little bit and widen my ankles. And then to start with, I'm going to grab my block. Again, this is just my way of checking in to see how everything's feeling before I take the pose deeper. I like taking things step by step. As Shrek says, my body's like he's like a parfait. Okay, I have layers. So start at the top. You can always work your way down. My apologies for that really, really bad Shrek versus donkey impression. My kids enjoy it, but my husband usually cringes at any impressions I make. Okay, if you're feeling pretty good, go ahead and remove the block. For me, I'm a runner. I have runner's calves, so I move my calves, physically move my calves out of the way. Like grab them, move them. And then this feels pretty good. Okay, I feel a little tightness in my ankles. Again, I've been running, biking. My ankles are always tight when they're not in this flex cycling or running position. Okay, so I'm gonna take a moment, take a couple breaths, see how they're doing, and then if I'm feeling good, I'm gonna take it back. But the further I go back, the more pressure I'm putting on these tight areas. And what's something to know about our bodies is when one area is tight, another area is gonna give to compensate. Same thing for like when we're lifting. If one area is weak, another area is gonna kick in. And it's not always the most efficient or healthy for your body. So that's why I ease into these things. If I feel tight here, I might end up putting a little pressure on my knees. If my hips are tight and they can't stretch to their full capacity, my knees are gonna take the brunt of this. So I like to ease into it, into layers. Drop back onto your elbows. Okay, you can always take this one leg at a time as well. I know I didn't mention that before, but half hero is a great pose to start if you're not used to doing hero. And because I'm feeling pretty good, I'm not feeling any over tightness or twinging in any of those joints, my ankles or my knees. I feel pretty good about taking this all the way back. And I know once I drop back, if I feel any discomfort or something that feels a little too deep for my body, I'm just gonna come back out of it a little bit. I'm gonna step back. And 2 more breaths. Last one. And I'm going to ease out of it. You ease whenever you're ready, the same way that I entered. So I'm going to start by, I like to grab a hold of my feet for a little bit of leverage, a little bit of support, bump up onto my elbows, and then onto my forearms. Come all the way up. Hands by shins, come up. And I'm going to come right into tabletop. I'm just going to shake out my legs a little bit, and I'm even going to tuck my toes under, because for me that was a really big stretch for my ankles. So I'm going to counter that stretch a little bit. I'm not going to sit quite all the way back, but just get a little stretch. Good. Okay, and then walk the knees forward, hips come around, and let's take just a simple forward fold right here. Okay, so find length on your mat with your legs, flex the feet, kick the pinky toes out. So we're moving into a little external rotation. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath, forward fold. Now remember, when I did half splits at the beginning of class, I bent my knees a little bit to get a deeper stretch for the backs of my legs. I still need to do that. My hamstrings are crazy tight today, so I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. You are welcome to do the same. However, if you find that you are not feeling the stretch with your legs lengthened and the knees not bent, grab a prop, place it right here at the bottoms, the soles of your feet, and reach for your prop instead of reaching just for your toes. That gives you just a couple extra inches of length with the hamstrings right here. Good, one more breath. And inhale, sit all the way up, bump your bum forward, bend the knees, roll onto your back. Okay, we're gonna take a figure 4 on your back. So take the right leg, cross the ankle over the opposite knee. You can stay here or pick this bottom leg up and off of your mat, grab behind the left leg. Okay, and then I'm using my right elbow to kind of push that right leg open a little bit more. Really get that stretch in the hip. And then I'm going to relax my ankles and circle them out. Good. Okay, release it down, switch sides. Pretty simple. This is a great alternative to a normal kind of lying down pigeon, one that you would do more in an upright seated position. You see it a lot in class, and then you kind of lay flat, your belly down. Okay, left ankle, right knee, grab behind the right leg, and then again I'm using my left elbow to tuck inside my left leg and nudge it open a little bit. Notice both of my feet are still flexed, so my legs are still pretty active, but my shoulders, my neck, my jaw are nice and relaxed right here. My legs are doing the work. And then release your ankles, roll them around. You guys, my kids went inside the house, and they're either creating the most enormous mess right now of snacks, because snacks are life, or they're dressed up in costume, playing with dinosaurs, cars, and every other toy they can get their hands on, because I normally only let them play with a few things at a time. So they're like, Mommy's teaching yoga, we're going to take out all the toys right now. Ah, good stuff. Good, go ahead and release. Hug the knees in, and then stretch out nice and long on your mat. Now's your time. If you have any other poses that you would like to take, you're welcome to do that. We didn't do any inversions today, so if you want to grab a headstand or a shoulder stand, you can take that. Maybe add an extra twist. Just anything your body's kind of craving. And when you're ready, we'll meet in our final pose of Shavasana. Coming into any comfortable position that really allows you to chill. As you're entering your Shavasana, think of it as a burning off of or letting go of layers. So Shavasana is called corpse pose. And I like to think of a corpse pose not being the end to something or something dark, but instead a letting go, a dying off of the things that are not serving a purpose in your life, or even just in this moment. And similar to anything else that dies off and becomes ash. We're in Tucson right now, so we have that fire going on the mountain. Those ashes are going to feed new life in the time to come. Take another inhale breath here. And exhale to release. Shavasana. And as you're ready, take small movements in the body, roll to your side and up to a seat. And we'll close our practice together. Hands to heart. Inhale. And exhale. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for sharing today. Hope this leads you into a productive and happy rest of your day, evening, and week. Have a beautiful one. We'll see you soon. Namaste.